Well, hello everybody. This is Rhonda Lee, and welcome to another Scrappy Happy Hour. Today, I have a little project to share with you, a little journal I made, and then I want to just have a little chit chat and do a little shout out for my father, my dad. He's got a channel on YouTube now, and so I told him I would talk to you guys about maybe going and taking a look and maybe liking or subscribing or something like that, okay? So anyway, I hope you're all ready to get your drink out, and I got mine ready here, and it's gonna be a lemon drop or a lime drop because I have a lime tree. So there we go. Alright then, cheers. Alrighty. Okay. Well, this project is, it's not a design team project or anything like that. I just felt like making this little journal. And it's mostly made with papers from Ephemera's Vintage Garden that I've, different collections that I've bought from her Etsy store over time. And mainly it's the Shabby Chic printable journal kit, and also some printable mini pages that she just came out with not too long ago that match it. And just like bits and pieces of other collections that she has that I bought. Now the cover, though, is not Ephemera's Vintage Garden. It is from K & Company, an Ancestry.com collection. I just love those papers. It looks like a real vintage wallpaper or something like that. But I did it in the style of Ephemera's Vintage Garden's cover, like the way it's designed, you know. But I just used different papers, and then I just bound it, you know, simply. I made signatures, and just put them in here with some thread, like kind of stuff here. Anyway, so yeah, so I have this little like Tim Holtz, I don't know what you call these things, like this little doodad thing here, and then so I just hung some ribbons and stuff. I dyed some seam binding here, and coffee stained some lace, and then I have just a real simple little charm in here. It was like a little packet in the like $2 bin at Michael's, but it matched really well, so I used it. It has these little things here, like a bird cage, and these epoxy kind of things, and a key. And then I added this little like pen nib thing. So I just hung that from a Tim Holtz like swivel thing, and I thought that was cool. And then just had this in my stash, and I just kept the cover simple and just named it Cherish. Let's see how that is. And then I had this this lace like seam binding stuff, and I like tea or coffee stained it. I can't remember which. So anyway, this measures like a 4x6, which is like my favorite size. A lot of the journals I've been doing lately have been like 5x7 size, but I really kind of prefer the 4x6 size. So I wanted to do another one that, like small like this one. So I just, you know, like with my crocodile, I just punched some holes there and here, and put some eyelets, and ran this through there. So one side here, and this paper from K & Company, it's double-sided. Although, and this is the other side of this paper, but I put 2 of them together to make it thicker, you know what I mean? So, and then a lot of these are, well, this little piece here is from I think Nictaria's journal kit that I bought. But some of the things I used are, you know, downloaded from the internet, and I might not remember where I got them all, but if I do, I'll let you know. Okay, so made a little pocket here, and in here there's this little envelope and a little clip. And what I did was I found these on the internet, little calendars, and so I printed them up and downloaded them, and I just felt like it, you know, it could be like a little calendar. You know, you could just have it like this or something, you know, and just change the months. Just a little calendar deal. So that just goes in the front pocket here, like that. Okay, so I also used some stickers I had in my stash that have little sentiments on them. I thought that was cool. And these tabs here I also got from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and I think it was called the let's see, what was it? Printable journal pocket and tags, possibly. And it had a couple tags and then all these really pretty like index tabs. So I used those. So this is one of those tags that came with these too. I distressed all the edges with my Tim Holtz distresser, and I used frayed burlap distress inks and a little seam binding. So that's there. I did some stamping, and I also coffee stained some papers and then baked them in my oven, and I really like the way they turned out. My baking sheet is kind of bumpy. It has like a texture, so that's why it comes out with little bumps like this, but I kind of like it. So anyway, so that, you'll see a lot of those in here. And then these papers here I downloaded from Dreams Etc. So it's kind of, this is like a mixed match of a lot of journal kits and things I've digi kits I've purchased online. So I used also like cardstock, like just regular cream colored cardstock, and then some of these are on actual cream colored paper. So there's both going on there. And then I got a lot of different things, you know, online, and some of them are free. Download printables from Ephemera's Vintage Garden also. And then I did some stamping here. And this beautiful lined journal paper is actually from Tsunami Rose. I think it was the Petticoat Ephemera collection that had this. So I like that a lot. So it's really pretty. Made some little tags here, little tuck spots, and this is a little pocket with some journaling cards inside, and that's also from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. I think it's called the Tattered Rose pocket and tags, and it came also with these here. So I made a little tab there. And this is also the Tattered Rose journal page, I think it's called. A little clip there. So I just, you know, I made this really quick actually. Came together pretty quick. And some little tuck spots and some little cards here. Journal pages, and that's so pretty. I made a little tag there. One of these pages here, and I also used some paper doilies that I also stained, and baked. These really pretty tags. There's a set of these that I downloaded. They were free, and so you'll see these throughout the journal too. And I also used some craft paper and made like pockets out of them. And then I use some glimmer mist. I don't know if you can see that really, but it's kind of shimmery. I like the way the paper comes out when you bake it. It's really cool. You do a little stamping on it, and I like all the deep colors, and it smells like coffee too. This one I like. See the gold shimmer on there. And more stamping and stuff. A little, what do you call those? Little brad there. So then I made little tuck spots with these little tiny tags here. There's a doily there. Some gold on there, some shimmer stuff. I just love the coffee staining papers and baking them. It just makes it really sound good. Made a little pocket here with craft paper again, and cut out some little things there, and got these little things from online and printed them, and little tuck things there for journaling or whatever. And got this photo here. It's a little key paper clip. And this is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and it's I think it's called the Postcards and Butterflies. Little pocket and tags. A couple tags in here for journaling. And here's another one of those tags. A little seam binding. I glimmer mist at the back of that with some mist stuff. And again, I made another tuck spot there. And with something I downloaded online. Got some glimmer mist on the back there. And here I just made a little tuck spot pocket and just filled it with all these little ephemera, just miscellaneous ephemera. And this is another page I missed it a lot heavily, and it's another one of these postcard pockets, and these cute tags in there, so pretty, like those. And this tucks in there. And a little tag here, this little clip that I got it in a rack or something, or a prize. I can't remember now exactly. Maybe I got it from Eileen, maybe. I'm not sure. But I like it a lot. So here's some more pages to journal on. A couple more of the butterfly journal cards. I misted the back. tags there, and I misted the backs of those. It's just quick and fun to make. Real simple, you know, put together, so. Got these little itty bitty tags here. So cute. I found them online for free and just distressed them and stuff. Pretty tag there. Isn't that pretty? I love that page. So I stamped my chandelier there to match. And another one of those tags in that set. And I got some ephemera here, different little things. I like that one a lot. Another little tag here. Sprayed the back of that. Another paper doily. Some of them I dyed darker, and some of them I left like a spot to, you know, blank to write in. But yeah, I really like the coffee staining. And here's a little tiny tag with a brad. Yeah, I just noticed I got that upside down. It's a pretty page there. So yeah, I just thought I'd throw this together, and it was fun to make and pretty easy. Some more little tags here. Home is where the heart is. Play. Yeah, so there's plenty of room to journal and draw or whatever. And here's another page I got all shimmery. No stamping. Tags there. I love these little stamps I have, like with this. They're very, very ornate and very detailed little stamps. I like those. So I use those. I haven't counted how many pages there are, but there's a lot. This is from Ephemera's Finished Garden also. Let's see, what is this? I think it's called the Chic Boudoir lined pages. Pretty sure. It's really pretty. And the tag there. The journaling spot there. This was just something I found online. It was like, I guess, the cover of an old little quarterly they used to have back in the day. Sunday School Union or something. Another journaling spot. There's the other side of the boudoir, chic boudoir line page. This page ripped, but I kind of like it like that. And here's the back, the last page. And this is from Nectaria's Creations journal set, this pocket right here. And I put a paper doily back here, and this is a real doily that I got some beautiful doilies from the paper bag lady. And then I put a little flower here. And then this is one of the tags that came from Ephemera's Vintage Garden that came with the tabs. I really like it. It's really pretty. So I put some, you know, lace seam binding there. And that just goes in there. So, that's really it. Covered it all with Mod Podge, you know. So, if you have any questions, or if anyone has any questions on how I did it, just send me a message and I'll help you out if I can. Anyway, yeah, this I tied. I got all the signatures. I tied each one, you know, ran this thread through each signature, and then fed them through these two eyelet holes here, and then tied a bow. And it's kind of long, but I left it like that so that I can, you know, add to it if I want to, or remove them easily. So it just goes under this lace like that, and it doesn't bug me. But I really like the way it turned out. It's really like a good size, this 4x6. I really like it. So anyways, I thought I'd share that with you. And the other thing I wanted to do was this little shout out for my dad. And he's got a new channel. He's going to be adding some videos to it now and then. And it's called Jammin and Cookin with Chico. That's his nickname, Chico. And a few of you know out there that my dad is a drummer, and I take after my dad a lot. You know, I'm really a daddy's girl, and we're the best of friends. And so I take after him. He's an artist and a drummer, a musician, you know, and I play drums, and I'm an artist too. And so I thought I'd like maybe share a few photos with you real quick here, so you get a little introduction to my dad. Okay, so don't laugh too hard. I'm strictly a daddy's girl, right? And here's a picture. He wrote that on there, strictly daddy's girl. That's me and him when I was very young, of course. And back in Canada, in Burlington, which is near Toronto. That's where we're from. And there's another picture. There's me, my dad, and my little brother, Paul. So these are back in Canada. And then, oh yeah, I started smoking really young. Look at, I love that one. And this is at my Nana and Papa's house, and my Uncle Vic and my dad. And they used to put me up on the piano and make me sing. And I would sing into this bowling trophy. That was like my microphone. So there's a picture of that going on right there. And there you see the little trophy. That was my microphone. So those are the early, that's how I started out singing. So then he decided to go on the road, and this is how we came to California, actually. My dad was in a band with my mom, and they had some bookings, you know, in the United States, and so we went on the road, and we lived in a trailer. And so there's me and my little brother and my dad. And there's us pulled over somewhere so I can go pee-pee, I think, or something. My little kitty even came along. So we were on the road for months, or maybe a year or so. And we ended up here, which is Fort Lauderdale. At one point, they had an engagement at the Fontainebleau. And so this was a motel we lived in. And this is the band that he was on the road with at the time when we came out to California. It's called the Tony Lavello Review. And there's my mom. And there was a lot, it was a big show, you know, that they did. And so I'm lucky to have this old brochure thing that they had. So yeah, so they had this whole show that they would do, and there's my dad, and there's my mom, and that's my mom here, and let's see, and here's the girls that were in that band, and that's my mom right there. So we hit the road, and that was pretty exciting. I was about 4 years old, and this is my favorite picture of my dad when he was younger. I love that. And then this is another picture of my mom when she got blonde hair later. So anyhow, I thought I'd share those with you. A little bit of, you know, memorabilia from the past. This is my dad now. This isn't too long ago, this picture here. And so that's what it looks like now. And this wasn't too long ago. I went and, you know, he still plays. He gigs all the time, and he owns his own business, which is a music store and music lessons for about 40 years now, and he's opened his second location also in Santa Monica Music Center and the Culver City Music Center. So anyway, he still gigs, and so this was a gig he did at a place in San Fernando Valley called Casey's, and he was playing. I don't know if you can see this very well, but anyway. And then I always sit in, so then there's pictures of me playing drums too. And that's my dad and me and my friend that I brought along. And yeah, we have a good time. And this was, he got me in the NOM show, and so there's me testing out some electronic drums there. So I thought I'd just share those with you. I didn't bore you too much there, but I hope you'll go check out his channel. You know, it's gonna, you know, he's gonna have more shows, and it's gonna be each show is gonna be like gonna have some musicians. They're gonna be at musicians' houses, and then they cook something too. And we're gonna do one at my house too, and coming up in the next few months. So every once in a while, he's gonna post a new video on there, and so I told him about my subbies and how you guys are. How cool you guys are. So I said I'd tell you all about it, and so maybe you could go show him a little love and tell him I sent you, and I would appreciate it, and so would he. So anyway, thanks so much for joining me, and you know, I just want to thank everybody, subscribers old and new, just for all you do, you know, keep coming back and liking my videos and everything, and it really means a lot to me. So cheers, you guys. And I'll be seeing you again real soon. Bye-bye.